Just to reiterate that headline, Hannah, because I know you probably didn't see it, he has been taken into custody in Manhattan, according to our reporting here. Give us a sense as to how he got here. He was on home arrest in California. Is that correct?
Yes, he was at his parents' home at Stanford University, camping out there, under bail. So, yeah, he will be likely reporting to jail and be in custody.
And we should just point out we have footage of him right now, just moments ago, entering what appears to be a courthouse in Manhattan. He was not handcuffed as he walked into that courthouse, Katie, but as the headline says, that he was taken into custody.
And Hannah, it's interesting, of course, to see these images and read these headlines because we know that he had already been under a gag order. But then looking at what U.S. District Judge Louis A. Kaplan had to say, it seems like that's not viewed as a workable solution for this particular person.
Yes, Sam Bankman-Fried allegedly leaked a private diary belonging to Caroline Ellison, his former romantic partner and the former CEO of Alameda Research, FTX's sister company. So this was considered very, very serious. There were fears that this would taint a jury and even encourage harassment against Ellison. So, yeah, this is being taken seriously. This has been taken in part for the decision to revoke Sam Bankman-Fried's bail.
I am curious, when we talk about this case, and we know that there is a long, winding case here that still has to play out. We know that several of the key players in FTX have, correct me if I'm wrong, have already agreed to some sort of plea agreement. Do we have any sense here as to what they've told prosecutors?
Yeah, we know they are working with prosecutors, that they are providing evidence against Sam Bankman-Fried. It's going to be a long uphill battle as the trial approaches in October. So I think he has a tough road ahead as he builds his defense.
And talk a little bit more about the timeline. You mentioned the trial in October. What other events should we be keeping our eyes on here in this case?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see if we're really tracking what charges are going through here. There's been a lot of back and forth over campaign finance allegations. So this is still shaping out, there's still things coming in as to see what exactly he'll be charged with, what exactly the legal strategies taken here will be.
All right, Hannah Miller out in San Francisco, a fast-moving story. We should point out once again, just to reiterate, that we had learned a few moments ago that Sam Bankman-Fried's $250 million bail that had him under house arrest at his parents' home in California had been revoked. And just moments ago, you're looking at a live shot of a courthouse in Lower Manhattan here in New York City, where Sam Bankman-Fried exited an SUV, entered into that building on his free will. He was handcuffed when he was in there and pled not guilty to 5 new federal charges of fraud and conspiracy. Let me just repeat this. There are now 5 new federal charges of fraud and conspiracy, including 1 count of conspiring to bribe Chinese government officials.